What is up, guys? My name is Jay, and welcome to Boogie Down Reefer. I've been reefing for about 2 years and some change. I just recently decided to start recording all my reefing adventures. What you're seeing now is my Red Sea 350. It has about 2.5 months. I'm moving over from a 40 breeder, which is where I originally started. It was an all-in-one system, and I'm just going to take you on my adventure. I like to DIY a lot, so a lot of custom stuff coming up in this channel, and I am learning as we go along. Do know a few things, not saying I know everything, but that's the fun about this hobby, is always something to learn. Alright, so I have my euphyllias. What I am going to be working on today is adjusting this lid. So I bought this lid off a local reefer. He had the 350, but he had the older model. So the newer model has this little lip right here. I don't know if you can see it. Put a picture on it. And those black marks is what I have to sand down or remove, so the lid could sit perfectly flat on top. So this is a view of my tank. This is side view. I'm running Radions. This is gonna go in a little bit. So I am running a fleece roller that is a Bubble Magus. I believe it's a medium. Still have all the stock parts. Came with the reefer. I am thinking about swapping that out. That gurgling sound does get annoying. I always have to be adjusting this, especially when I add stuff in, take stuff out. I have some media in the bottom over here. Most of the media is gonna be on top of my sand and the rocks. My rockscape is pretty dense with rocks. I do have to clean the sump. So I guess, like I said, it's been adjusting it, adjusting the flow. So I got some leakage into the emergency pipe. That's why you see all this accumulation over here. That's easy to clean. Get one of the little, I forgot what it's called. And go ahead and take care of that. For my UV, I'm using a green killing machine. It does get kind of noisy when I lift it off the floor, see if that helps. Standard heater, I could put the description, or put it in the description which one I have. And I have a Ecotech Vectra S2, I believe it is. Standard Amazon clip-on lights, clip attachment, and temperature probe, additional temperature probe. I have this little fan in here, a wave maker, I should say. It's bought on Amazon. Description, or I could put the description of the video as well. I do like the fleece roller. Did give me a little trouble to plumb it in. Once I got it, everything's been working fine. And then this side, just move all this stuff out of the way. Oh, have to get it. Microbacter 7, amazing. Does amazing work in the tank, especially when you're setting up a new tank. I add it after every water change. This is my organized mess that I have right now. Do have to add in the controller board, which I do have. Have to get it in here somehow. And I am gonna go hook up a hydros. Did have an Apex, didn't really like the Apex. or got over it. I got bored of it. Always get bored of stuff. So I'm gonna try something new. Do want to add that in here. Probably sooner than later. And that's about it for the bottom of the sump. Do want to add a refugium. Pretty sure it's gonna be on this side. Don't know if I want to go skimmer or no skimmer. I'm trying to see how this bad boy does. See if I'm gonna need a skimmer. Probably am. If I do, I got a small one. It's really gonna be underrated for this tank, but with the fleece, I'm gonna have Kato and a skimmer. It's probably gonna be taking care of all my nutrient export. On this side, I'm thinking about putting up my third Radion, having like a little frag area to grow out. See how that goes. That's about it. Let's give you one last view. There we go. That was my auto top off. Have a duetto. You can see it right here. Alexa, turn on the entry lights. Auto top off, duetto in there, works fine. Did leave my tank about 4 to 5 inches off the wall just so I could get some space to work with. Last tank I did not. It was horrible trying to get behind your tank. Same thing on this side. Today we're gonna focus on this bad boy. Setting it up, trying to get a few shots. Probably gonna be hard to record and cut. Thinking about doing it with my Dremel. Probably gonna be the easiest way. Just take it off. Little corners. I already blacked it out. And the back is gonna be this line so I could fit my Radions. I am running G4s, Radeon XR15s. Work great. Thinking about doing the G5s. Don't know yet. So this is what I was referring to earlier. It's giving you a better shot. Red Sea added this additional support here for the glass because a lot of tanks are busting at the seams. Happened to me with a second-hand tank. Had it completely set up, running for about 4 weeks. Water all over my living room. Good to see that they're fixing the problem known to their tanks. Has it on this side as well. Nothing in the back though. That seems to hold up. So this is the other 350 I was talking about. It was a hand-me-down from a local reefer. Everything on it was customized, custom stand, custom plumbing, custom sump. It lasted about 2 weeks before the right-hand seam busted, and I had about 30, 40 gallons of water on the floor. All right, guys. So this is the final product of the lid. It fits in on there perfectly. It's good to know that my fishes are safe and they won't be jumping out. Recently just lost a Royal Grama. It was a really nice fish. Ate everything. But I do not want that happening in my new system. At the end of the day, I really didn't have to sand down the edges or the back for that matter. If I would have done just a little bit more research or just paid attention to my equipment, I would have realized that Ecotech has an X bracket attachment that's used for tanks with lips, which I did have in my 40 breeder. When I transferred over to the 350, I no longer had that and I didn't have a need for it. And I found out that those are actually removable. With that out of the way, the lid might have just fit perfectly and would have gave me the extra room I was just missing. Lesson learned. Of course, I learned this after I had sanded it down. Well, guys, thanks for tuning in. I'll leave you with a sneak peek for my next video, which is going to be just me talking about my corals and my 40 breeder, just posting a few pictures throughout the last 2 years of my system and where my 350 is now.